sure.
You're not gonna.
Huh?
Are you filming?
Yes.
Hey,
I'm on top of it. We're good.
I'm just making sure. I want it to go to wait. You have to show your height.
Hey, how's it going?
Doing good. How are y'all? Both scheduled. Got you. Have you guys filled out like
I think they said I already did.
Okay, got you. Just in case you can just do this.
Okay.
Just start.
Alright.
Like 2 seconds.
Okay, thank you.
Get all that going for y'all.
Yeah. You guys here for a tour? Got you. Could you scan this top QR code right here to begin filling out this guest card information? Whenever you guys are done with that, we'd love to be guys all out.
And then, do y'all have y'all's
She's not on campus yet. She'll be a junior next year. She's
just do whatever. Yeah.
yeah. Sorry, Mike.
You're good. How's y'all's day going so far?
Doing good. How about yourself?
I can't complain.
Yeah. But, good morning so far.
How much did you give it?
So you're transferring to Tech next year? Where do you currently go?
I go to Midwestern State right now.
Nice. Are you excited to be transferring over here?
I am.
But there's always a slight bit of sadness when they meet for their way.
It's our. We have 4, and she's our first one. So.
I see. What I've heard is it's always the last one that's the hardest.
Yeah, he's my baby. He's my baby too. He's little. If I click no floor plan preference, are you going to show us different options or what?
So we only have one option here, and that's going to be our 4x4.5, and that's what our model's going to be.
Okay.
So you don't have to put a floor plan preference on there, just because we only do have one option. But we do have a pool view option as well. That one is just like a slight price difference, and you get a pool view. I'll point out those differences once we get another model.
I'd like to move in. Because you were not in the sashes.
I did. Oh,
You need to do anything after you fill it out?
Y'all got it?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, if you could just give us like 1 second. We could get an ID though. Okay, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. Oh, we just need one, but
Oh, okay.
yeah. Thank you.
I'm almost done, y'all. Sorry.
It's okay, take your time.
Y'all are younger than me.
Oh, it's all good.
Saturdays are usually our chill day, so
Nice.
at least this is getting me started, man.
Right.
Did y'all do anything for Halloween? Or?
We had a football game in our little town last night.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's fun. Did y'all do anything?
No, I went to bed.
Went to bed?
Sleep
Yeah.
during the movie.
No, that's fair, that's fair.
Did you do anything?
I did. I was hanging out with actually some of my coworkers. We got
Nice.
Okay, we're done.
awesome, cool. Well, we'll go ahead and get started then. First things first, my name is Aiden. I'm a CA here. Actually, just started over here. I've been here for about 2 months. I used to work over at our sister property, 2100. But I actually live here, so I wanted to work here. They gave me the opportunity to transfer. I was like, I gotta transfer. That's like the right thing to do. What was your guys' names? Scott.
My name's Camden.
Camden.
Tara.
Tara.
Bo.
Both. Awesome. Nice to meet you guys. If you have any questions about the tour, just ask me. I can help you out. As I said, lived here forever, so I can tell you everything, even the stuff that maybe they wouldn't want me to say. I'm just kidding. But yeah, this is our front office right here. Monday through Friday, we are open up 10 to 5, and then Saturdays we're open up 11 to 4. We are currently not open up on Sundays. Sometimes they do change that around, just kind of depends. Every year kind of does fluctuate just a little bit. But yeah, all of your packages, Amazon, FedEx, UPS, that's all gonna come up here. And then your mail's also gonna come up here, but we sort that out into mail rooms. But when your packages and stuff come in, as long as it has like a tracking number or whatnot, we just scan it in with an app, and you're gonna get a notification on your phone, as well as your email. You just bring in that, show us that notification, or just show us your ID, we scan that out to you, you're good to go. But yeah, that's that. We're gonna head straight through here and check out some of our amenities real quick, and then we'll head into that model units.
Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you.
But right here is just some, first of all, this entire area is 24/7. We have like some little study centers in here that you guys can stop by anytime if you want to get out of your apartment, maybe get somewhere like a little bit more private. Sometimes a change of scenery is like pretty good if you're trying to focus on something. But all of these walls in here are going to be dry erase walls, so you can like write all over them, do whatever you need to do. We also have bathrooms right over here if you just need to go to the bathroom. If we head this way a little bit more, we have our gym, which is super dead the day after Halloween.
Nobody's here working out.
Probably no villains in it for that, but yeah, so it is 24/7. I will say it never really gets too busy in here, which is super convenient because you're never waiting on a machine ever. You're kind of just able to come in here, get on whatever you need, get a quick pump in, and then go about your day. Once again, it is open 24/7, so you can literally come in here with whatever you want, whether it's like in between classes, late at night, 11 a.m. on a Saturday after Halloween, you're gonna be good. But yeah, you guys have any questions so far? Cool. It's a little echo in here with nobody in here. But yeah. Head this way real quick.
Oh yeah.
It is a little bit colder
Thanks, sir.
today.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. This is our pool right here. Once again, it's kind of like the same situation as like the gym where it's never too busy in here, but the pools open up 10 to 10. So you're able to come in here kind of really whenever you want, as long as it's like not super cold outside. It definitely gets busier towards like the end of the year and like spring or even like the beginning of the year, just because everyone's like fresh in Lubbock, it's hot outside. But as of right now, I don't think anyone's gonna want to go swimming. It's like, I don't know, I think it's like 50 something degrees right now. But yeah, we have a hot tub over there, and then we also have some grills that we'll walk past if you guys want to follow me. You're able to use those whenever you want, so it's super convenient if you don't want to get like a grill or anything. The grills are expensive. We're not technically supposed to have grills on the property, but some people do, and they've just never done anything about it since I've been here for 3 years, so do with that what you want. But yeah.
Walking?
I know, isn't that nice?
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah.
Do y'all live in somewhere here now?
Yes.
You said you guys are from around here?
I am, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Excuse me, thank you. Thanks, sir.
Of course, of course. Yeah, if you guys want to please pass you guys real quick. Yes, we're gonna head back in that way, and that's just another one of our amenities in there that's also open 24/7. We're gonna stop and take a look at our model first. We only do have one floor plan here. It is that 4x4.5. We technically have a pool view floor plan too, but it's still that 4x4.5. Except you get the view of the pool, which is convenient. But all of the models are gonna look pretty much the exact same. We'll head in just so it's a little bit warmer. There you go.
Thank you.
Of course, of course. But yeah, so as I've kind of mentioned, all of our floor plans are pretty much the exact same. When you walk into your apartment, it's gonna look pretty much exactly like this. It is fully furnished, so you're gonna have all of these chairs, the couch, a little TV stand, not the TV, but we do a ton of giveaways, and we've given away a lot of TVs before. So I would recommend, if you're gonna get a TV, wait at least till after the first week, because they give away a ton of different stuff. This year they did a huge College Better campaign where they're giving out just so much stuff. But yeah, TVs with some of that. You're not gonna get that TV though, but you are gonna get pretty much everything else. Yeah, there is a bathroom in here, which is probably the most convenient part of the downstairs. Just so you don't have to like run up into your room, especially if you have people over too. It's nice because they can just stop by. We're also gonna have a pretty big kitchen for Lubbock apartments, I would say. It's super spacious. Like me and my roommates can all cook in here at the exact same time if we needed to. Maybe not all of us, depending on what we're cooking, but it is convenient to be able to have like all of that space. But yeah, what you're opening right there is our pantry space. It is divided up into 4, so that you and your roommates could divide it up if you would like. I have this one right here, but
We were just talking about that. She was like, how do you
Let me see.
not eat each other's food?
yeah,
I
no,
don't know.
this is exactly how it is
Are you
divided up
supposed to
like
share your
this.
groceries or
Yeah,
what?
that's what.
Yeah, no, it's pretty convenient, but I will say, in terms of the fridge itself, my roommates write their names on it, like their
Okay.
initials or whatnot. I've just never done that, but we don't eat each other's stuff.
Okay,
It's kind of just
yeah.
like, it's how we do it. But yeah, this is how you divide up your actual food, which is super convenient. We also have some stuff if you guys are hungry. I know it's kind of early in the morning. We got some snacks. Want anything?
Oh, I'm good. I appreciate
Okay,
it.
awesome, yeah. But yeah, speaking of the fridge and freezer, I'm gonna open this up real quick. It is fully stocked up if you guys want to grab something. We got some energy drinks, some Gatorade, some sodas, some ice cream, even though it's a little cold.
I'm good.
If y'all want
All
anything.
right.
Okay. Sometimes I take some.
Maybe on the way out.
We'll stop back here.
In your broom closet.
So that's like a little mop closet. We put like a Swiffer in there. We also have this space right here, which some people use as like an extra pantry. I just use it as like storage space for like boxes and whatnot, as well as like waters. But it's nice to have this extra space as well if you guys want to put anything in there. But yeah, that's that. Cool. Well, there's a lot of us, so I think we'll start heading up the stairs a little bit. Might be a little bit cramped as we walk up here, so I'm gonna try and stay ahead. But all of the rooms, real quick, are gonna look like pretty much the exact same. We have 2 different styles for those rooms, and I'll point out the differences of them. You'll notice them pretty quickly as well. But the second floor is gonna be the exact same. So I'll kind of show you guys around. Take a look, take any pictures if you need. We can get to that.
Go ahead.
Here's this. Stand over to the side a little bit. But yeah, so our rooms are pretty much the exact same in terms of like the sizing of them. The way that I kind of think about it is bed space B and D, which is right above it, have the exact same layout, and A and C, which is right above it, have the exact same layout. The only difference is the closet is in the bathroom in that one, and the closet is not in the bathroom in this one. This one has like little mirrors on the closet door as well, if you guys want to check it out. But yeah. The bedrooms are also going to be fully furnished. And so it's going to come with the bed frame itself. It's going to come with a mattress. It's also going to come with these little drawers underneath it, which are perfect for, keeping your clothes in there. Yeah, it's like that's the space. Yeah, some people take them out and like, put them in their
I
closet.
didn't realize it was 3 levels and more stairs.
Bed frame, mattress,
Downstairs.
chair,
Really?
nightstand
Yeah,
as
like
well,
where the,
all gonna be included.
The stairs start.
Um,
Crack going down that way.
Yeah, and you guys are able to decorate it however you would like as well. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
just wanted to make sure. Take pictures real quick.
Am I good to go upstairs?
Yeah, if you want to go upstairs.
Yeah.
So, the only difference, because the rooms are pretty much the exact same, is in this little pantry, little closet thing. There's going to be a washer and a dryer right up
Oh,
there.
okay.
Yeah, and this one, it is a water heater.
Nice.
So, yeah, you're never
There's
going
like
to run
no
out of.
storage or anything in here.
Yeah, some people put extra stuff in there if they need to. I don't think I've ever put anything in there, but I definitely put stuff on top of like my washer and dryer because there's a little like shelf above it. But, yeah.
Can you go upstairs?
Yeah.
This is gonna be our water heaters in here. Yeah, our washer and dryers right
Go
upstairs.
upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I've seen a lot of people do.
Right.
I think it's hot in the summer.
Oh yeah.
There's actually, every single floor is gonna have its own thermostat. Yeah, so that's up.
3 thermostats?
I'm brush my teeth real quick.
The closets are big. This is bigger than any apartment key in another room.
Yeah.
Yes, this is my third and final year here.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not gonna conference here, and then I,
Pay rent.
Pay rent, exam, mom B day.
Little hedgehog.
What do you think they do if I just start brushing my teeth?
Party amenities.
Mm-hmm.
Cute. It's a cute little apartment. See, you're looking at it in like an inspection point of view, and I'm just looking like, is it cute?
Like, look at those cracks up there.
Yeah.
It looks like water damage.
Cute. Got paper in it.
Mm-hmm. That's a cute little apartment.
Oh. See that one?
I have now. It even goes to the side. You see it?
yeah, no, I definitely want to do it, and I hope that like some of my high school friends still work here, so like, I kind of do them. But yeah, it's honestly, I'd say it's probably easier for girls than guys, like, which is kind of weird, like usually it's the opposite, but like guys, like, they just don't care when they look at their profiles, like, yeah, girls like are super, like, they put specific things on there, so we usually get girls matched up with who they want.
Does that come in the room?
This doesn't, but you're able to decorate it however.
Real nice wash and dry.
Yeah, giant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, so you can put it to the wall as
Do we go
long
in
as
that
it's
one?
not bigger than a dime. They're not
we
gonna
did.
charge you for
I
it.
did.
So like I have my room fully decorated, and I also have my TV
Sure.
on the wall, and
I don't know.
In the bathroom. That's
Yeah.
nice.
it's probably outside work here, but you can move it up if you want, but they're not included.
How could geologists use angles to understand rock layers?
You don't want to take a walk upstairs real quick. I'll show you.
You have to stay with us.
There's washers and dryers. I'm technically supposed to stay with y'all.
Well,
Just in case y'all have any questions. Are y'all doing good up here?
Yeah, sorry for moving on.
No,
I just
no,
wanted
you're
to check
good,
it out
you're
up here
good.
too.
Just want to check it out. So in here is going to be our washers and dryers. Crack that open a little bit. But yeah, so the washers and dryers are going to look exactly like this. Like I have the exact same ones in my unit. It's just convenient. I live in this room, so they're right outside my room. So it's nice. I can be extra lazy, drag it in there. But yeah. Is that?
this is the
Do
C.
you want to come in this
Yeah,
way?
this is C.
This is the closet in
Sorry.
the bathroom.
I really like the closet in the
I
bathroom.
know. I think that's smart.
It feels bigger.
Do y'all have any
than-
questions?
Yeah.
What's the maintenance process like? Like if I have a maintenance issue,
Like just in general?
yeah, just like
Yeah, so you could fill it out through your resident portal if you wanted to, or you could give the front office a call. We're just coming in the front office and we can put in a request for you.
Okay.
But we do have 24/7 maintenance and 24/7 staff. So
Right.
even if it happened after hours, we could go ahead and get that fixed for you.
Okay.
On top of that, usually it takes around like 1-ish day max.
Okay.
And then if it's like something more severe, like say like a pipe burst, for
Right.
example, like we'd have someone out there pretty much instantly.
Okay.
But yeah, you just fill out a request. We'll have a maintenance team or
Right.
staff come by and help you out.
And, I mean, in your experience, have you ever had like any pipes bust? or
I've
or
never
anything?
had any pipes burst. I've had no issues
Okay.
since living here. And I've
Gotcha.
lived- yeah.
Right.
Hopefully, yeah.
I was
Hopefully we
reading
finish
on
off
the parents'
strong.
page. A lot of the apartment complexes have trouble
Oh, okay.
with the
Sometimes it's
not
like
not
just
these,
the weather.
but like
Right.
the regular
in
apartment.
general.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I've never had any issues. I don't know anyone that's had any
Okay.
issues. At least since I've worked here, but I haven't worked here too long.
Right, I gotcha.
But yeah, that's that.
I mean, that's
Do you have any questions?
No, I think you hit it.
Got you. Did y'all kind of hear about that roommate process when I was talking about it downstairs?
Kind of not really.
Okay, yeah. So the way that the roommates work is if you had like like set person in mind or set people in mind, because it is technically 4x4s, what you could do is just fill that out and just let us know, and we could put y'all in there. Or and they'll send you this login either way after you sign your lease. You'd get a login for room sync. You pretty much just put your preferences on there, and it's kind of like Tinder or like any dating app, whatever.
Right.
But for like finding roommates, so you kind of like have to put your preferences in, swipe left and right. It's gonna show you those same preferences, and you like and like super like, I guess.
Right.
Whenever, like there's someone you want to be with.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of how
pretty
they pair you up with people that are like you.
Okay, cool.
But yeah,
That's pretty neat.
it is kind of cool. Yeah. I feel like we've talked about everything. About everything.
Right.
Yeah.
I like the closet in the bathroom better because
Do you get to pick?
Yeah, so the earlier you sign, obviously the higher chance you have of getting placed in this. If you were to sign like today, tomorrow, whatever, you'd 100% get in whatever room you would like. But obviously the earlier you sign, the higher chance you have, just because, you know, leasing season is going on. I will say we are the only property in Lubbock to fully sell out last year. We hit 100% capacity. So, you know,
Think you're
we'll
gonna do it
probably
next
do the
week?
exact same thing this year. For whatever reason, I wanted to be here.
Right.
Let's squeeze past y'all real quick.
So do they move out at the end of the semester, or?
It's not the end of the semester. It is technically like year-long leases.
Okay.
So you would sign, the lease starts in August, and then it would go all the way until July of the next year.
Okay.
Which I actually think is like super convenient, especially if you're gonna be here for like multiple years. It's like,
Right.
okay, cool. Well, you know, I could just come back. If you renew, you're gonna be in that exact same apartment and that exact same bed space.
Okay, cool.
And so yeah, that's what I'd say. We used to have academic term leases at this property. We don't have them anymore, but they honestly were like a little bit more expensive.
Right.
So you ended up paying more for like a 10-month lease than a 12-month lease.
Okay.
And that's how it is with like a lot of apartments here. If you're paying for like less months, you're actually paying for more in total.
Right.
So yeah,
Okay.
it's convenient. And yeah, we have a whole renewal process. A lot of our residents, we have like one of the highest renewal percentages here in Lubbock for apartments alone. And so it's just like, at that point, why even wait? You know?
Right.
Yeah. At least that's what I'd say.
All right. Cool.
It's cool if you're taking like classes over the summer as well, because it's like, you know, you have a place to stay.
Yeah.
If you're not taking them online, like
Right.
everybody does now.
How bad is the foot noise above you?
It's actually not that bad. I think that's one of the benefits of the carpet itself. But yeah, I actually live on the 3rd floor, so I get to be the person to be super loud. But I don't actually do that. But yeah, no, I don't think it's that bad. I've never had any experiences with it. With me living here, I haven't heard about any experiences about that. But yeah,
I was just curious.
yeah,
At least you're in the same apartment with the person. You'd be like, stop making all that noise.
yeah. Well, the best part is like you know your roommates, and like that's one of the benefits of having like a townhome itself instead of having like a flat, because you don't know, you know, who's above you necessarily. Here you do. So if someone's being loud, just go bang on their door and tell them to be quiet. You know. Cool. Awesome. It's a little bit more spacious down here, so I can talk to all of y'all at the same time.
Right.
Do y'all have any questions real quick before I dive into like prices, you know, utility bills, that kind of stuff?
Oh yeah, you're gonna cover all that.
I'm about to cover
Okay.
all of it. But yeah, I just want to check. No questions first? Okay, awesome. So right now, our market rates are $709 for our apartments, which might be a little bit pricier compared to some of the other markets or apartments here in the market. But obviously you're kind of like paying for what you get. This is a more spacious apartment, I would say, apart from when there's, you know, how many of there? 6 of us crammed in a hallway up there. But yeah, you're kind of paying for what you get in terms of townhomes. These are the largest townhomes here in Lubbock, so that is convenient as well. But in terms of deals, we have a promo for new residents going on right now. That's going to take $20 off of that market rate, which is going to bring that price down a little bit to $689 for y'all. That promo is probably not going to be going on for too much longer, just because started in September. We've been leasing at that same price. They extended it just a little bit for even more new residents. But we have about 30 spaces left max for that promo before they're gonna bump us up probably past that market rate, since we were the only apartment in Lubbock to sell out. And so yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. Leasing season is going on. I would sign as soon as possible if you are looking for an apartment here, just so you can get that promo. We have another thing going on this weekend for Halloween, technically ends later today. That promo code is SCARY25, all caps. You fill that out on the application and it waives that application fee, which is usually $75, brings it down to $0, and it also waives that down payment, which is usually $200. So you save $275 this weekend if you just fill out that application. That doesn't like bind you in on anything. So I would definitely even if you're not 100% sure, just fill out that application just so you save $275. Just because they probably might not do another promo like that. I can't say. They don't really tell us until last second. But that's that. In terms of other things that you'd be paying for, parking is $10 a month next year for standard parking, and we have these covered parking spaces as well. Those are $60 a month. I've always just had standard parking. That's kind of just what I preferred. But if you do want covered parking, our spots always do sell out. So I would probably put that on your lease quicker, or sooner rather than later, I would say, just because they are installing more covered parking, just because it did sell out last year and the year before and the year before. But yeah, I've always just had standard parking and I've had no issues with the Lubbock weather, but that's just me.
Were they assigned parking spots?
Yeah, so yeah, that is a benefit as well. It is going to be assigned, so you're always going to have that specific covered parking spot, and usually they place them like super close to the apartments as well, so you'd have a guaranteed spot no matter what. If someone has ever parked in your spot, and I've kind of mentioned this to them a little bit, but we have 24/7 staff and maintenance, so you would just call the front office even if it's after hours, and you'd be able to get someone out of that spot. You know, we call them first, be like, hey, like if they're a resident, we're like, yo, you need to move, that's not your spot. If it's not a resident, we'll have them towed pretty quickly. But yeah. In terms of other bills that you'd be paying for, we do have, technically, it's like liability. It's $13 a month that we provide. I think it's increasing to $15 a month next year. Just everything is increasing in terms of price. But you're also able to provide your own if you do have like your own insurance company that you would rather have. You would just send us an email with that information and we'd be able to give you the information to put that on so that you don't get that extra charge. So yeah, that's convenient too. What else? Utilities. They're not included in the rent. It is separate. We pay for $20 every single month, no matter what, of all of the roommates. It's kind of added up. So if there's 4 roommates in here, which there are, let's say it's $50 a month, right? So it's $200 total. It gets divided up by 4, so everyone would pay technically $50. But then we also pay $20 of the electricity bill, no matter what, every single month, just because that is the most expensive bill every single time. So that would bring your guys' price down to like $30 every single month, which on average, I'll tell you, I pay.
The apartment pays $20 toward?
Yeah, so we pay $20. It's like a kind of like a, I don't know what you would call it, but like, yeah, we're gonna pay $20 every single month per roommate.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it saves you a little bit. I'd say on average, I pay around $30 to $40 a month on utilities. As long as you're like not cranking up the heat like obnoxiously just because, you should be fine. It's not gonna be crazy. I haven't seen bills past, I think 50 is like the highest I've seen working here. But yeah, and I will say it is convenient because every single floor has its own thermostat, which I was kind of mentioning to them. So you can kind of control that a little bit more compared to like if you're in just a flat or whatnot, there's one that controls everything. So that also ends up solving a lot of like disputes that you would have about the temperature as well, because everybody is kind of different when it comes to that. But yeah, that is pretty much every single bill. I mean, that is every single bill: utilities, rent, you know, insurance, parking. Do y'all have any questions?
The utility bills come in with the rent, so is it?
Yeah.
I know it's not paid in, but it's included with your.
So it's actually, it's really weird how they do it here. And I've always thought this, I was like, why do they do it like this? But rent is charged on the 1st of every single month. And then you have till the 3rd to pay it before there's like any late fees. And we're actually partnered with some program called Built. which is like all online. So you can pay for everything online. You could also pay for it with checks if you would like, or money orders. It's completely up to you. But that's on the 1st through the 3rd. And then utilities is added on the 7th. But utilities, I never pay it until the next month's rent comes around. That's what I've always done. If you have it set up through like online, it's gonna be like auto paid anyways. Unless you have a set price set on there, which you can do. You can customize it really however you would like. But yeah, I usually just pay it with my next month's rent. That's what I've always done. But yeah.
What happens if you have someone not paying or or doing something they're not supposed to? Whatever that looks like.
So in terms of like not paying, don't worry, you would not be responsible for them at all. So it is limited liability. That's just part of our thing here. So you're technically only responsible for your bed space. So say this guy, for example, right? Say he didn't pay his rent, you would be fine because you're only paying for your bed space. Like you're not gonna get charged more rent. That's just part of the thing. I think they do that because it's more convenient for students and it's less stressful for parents. But yeah, you guys aren't gonna have to worry. If someone else doesn't pay, you're still gonna be paying the exact same amount. You're not gonna be paying extra because of that. And in terms of like, say, you again, sorry.
On you today.
Say, for example, he was like, I don't know, making noise, I guess, right? If you had a complaint about that, you could just call the front office and we have a whole program of like roommate mediation first, where we set you down with one of our leasing managers and we try and resolve the issue. If it continues to be an issue, we would give them maybe a lease violation or whatnot, but we start with a warning. It's kind of like a 3-strike system. And then from there, if something like, say,
I was thinking more like illegal activity.
Oh, illegal activity.
Like.
I mean, we have 24/7 staff, and that includes security. Like we have security after hours that do come and they're just like roam the property just in case. And on top of that, we do have right across the street a Lubbock police officer who does live at that property, and it's a 1-minute walk. So like he's over here in an instant. If something happens, we all just call him if something does go on. Obviously, you can call the police too. It's completely up to you. But we do have police here that would help if there was some sort of illegal activity going on. But yeah.
How has it worked for you from the roommate perspective? Have you been?
I've never personally had roommates.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
the one who's tourist for me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So for you, how has it worked?
This would be my first time with my own apartment. I have friends who have had very
Okay.
similar setups, and it's gone really well. And
Okay.
the friend that I have, she did the random roommate, and she's been living with one of the girls that she was moved in with for like the last 4 years. They've
Oh,
been
good.
moving together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot
I'm
of
just
people
worried
make
about
that.
it. Like,
She's so worried about it. I'm like, it's
Yeah.
gonna be fine.
It's a random bag, really, honestly.
Yeah.
They did have one that wasn't great, but like the girl kept to herself, and they were
Yeah.
able to like work it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she's quiet and not.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. She was like, what if they're like doing drugs? Or, they're probably going to college. Like, it's gonna happen, but I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people from what I've seen, because I work a lot of the events here too, and that's a whole other thing, and I'll get to that in a minute, but like, I just had 2 girls come in for some like pumpkin painting event thing, and they were like, yeah, we were actually random roommates, and we were best friends
Yeah.
now. Like, they genuinely do everything together. So,
You're gonna find
Yeah.
a place.
a lot of people end up like genuinely making, I mean, it's college. They say you go to college, you make lifelong friends, right? Like, that's what happens with roommates too. At least in my experience. But yeah, do you guys have, one more time, any questions? We can start heading back to the office now if y'all want to.
So utilities are electricity and water?
So it's actually electricity, water, it's gonna be internet, it's pretty much everything, sewage, anything that you would think utilities is, it's included. They just try and make it simple. You only really have rent, utilities, insurance that you're paying for, and parking if you want that.
And all of that was $50 a month, the highest that you've seen?
Yeah, for utilities, yes. The highest I've seen is $50 a month. As long as you're not obnoxious with it, I'm telling you, you could get it down like pretty cheap. Like I've seen people pay like nothing for it. Now I take long showers, so I pay a little bit, but that's just me.
Yes.
But yeah, we can head back out real quick.
Thanks, sir. Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Sure.
2 slices.
So yeah, this would kind of be what the covered parking is, and they would kind of like assign you a spot. So you would just go back to that specific spot, but the rest of it's just gonna be like that standard parking spaces.
How many units are on this property?
You said what?
How many units are on this property?
Ooh, it's
Thanks, sir.
technically 444 bed spaces, 9 buildings, 8-floor building. You know, it's a decent amount.
Want to smoke?
Yeah.
But yeah, this room that we're in right now is also 24/7. It's just another amenity that we do have here. The best part I would say is like everything is activated through one single key. You just kind of tap it against it. It's electronic. It opens up. But yeah, so this area, it's just kind of convenient. It's kind of echoey too. But there's a printer over there. You can use that if you ever need to print off anything for school. I've used it to print off a ton of resumes for like the career fairs and whatnot. But yeah, you get 20 free pages technically per month. I've always managed to get more than that if you just put in a different email. So yeah, you could do that whenever you want. And then there's also pool if you ever just want to practice or whatnot, play pool, and just hang out with your friends. You're also able to come in here, turn on the
Say on
games.
game day, does it?
Yeah, on game day we usually have events and whatnot. I don't think we're doing anything today just because we just had an event last week. But yeah, we usually have something going on in here. But yeah, it's convenient. It all depends on what time the game is. Though.
Yeah.
Like if it's during office hours, we have residents in here. If it's not during office hours, we have residents in here. But I don't know. I'm usually thinking. But yeah, that is that.
Any questions?
There it is. Of course.
Thanks, sir.
Of course. Yeah, so there's actually 3 for this property. Literally, one is right across the street that way, one is right across the street that way on Avenue B, and one is right across the street that way. So there's 3 that come by here. There's technically 2 separate routes, both go on campus. It takes about like, I'd say 5-ish minutes to go on campus from this bus. But also you could just walk on a campus as well. Like I walked like my first year here, and then I was like, it started getting cold. I was like, all right, I guess I'll take the bus. And then I was like, actually, I think I'm gonna pay for parking. But yeah, this year I'm walking just because it is my last year, and I was like, I kind of want to take it all in one last time. But yeah, it's super convenient that you can walk. That's probably the best part, especially for like game days and whatnot. Like you can walk straight up to that stadium, and you get right in that student line. It's nice. But yeah, let me get you guys some information for these flyers real quick. This and this is that for you. Like that. Is this for you as well?
Thank you.
And that, so this card's just gonna have our information, pretty basic stuff. You could honestly Google it, but it's just gonna be like our email, our number. If you ever need to call us for anything, just give us a call. We can answer any of those questions. Once again, we do have 24/7 staff as well, so you can call that exact same number if anything happened on the property after hours, and we can have someone out there. That little other flyer that I gave you just has some basic information about the property as well. It's got like a little QR code on that. That'll take you straight to that application. I would recommend just filling out that application just as soon as possible so that you can get, that $0 application fee as well as $0 down. Once again, that promo code is SCARY25. I can write that down real quick if y'all want. All caps, SCARY25. And it's on that four-part section. Yeah, if you just walk straight through it, there's a bathroom to the left. Awesome. But yeah, on top of that, we do have part of our leasing season thing right now is this event called College Better. Big part of it is just like student living. This does technically make college better. I mean, you're right next to campus. About that little QR code on there, if you scan that, you have chances to win like $50,000 in total with the prizes. Y'all can scan that if you want in office. You don't have to scan it in office. I've seen people win some crazy stuff. I've seen people not win anything, but I can't enter it, so that's what. But yeah, that's just another thing. think we covered about everything. Let me give you these IDs back. That and that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Did y'all have any other questions?
Do y'all allow pets?
Yes, we do allow pets here. It is pet-friendly property. There is like a little pet rent that you would pay. I think it's about $30 a month for that. If you have it registered as like an emotional support animal or anything, that would technically waive that fee as well. You wouldn't have to pay any of that. But yeah, pet-friendly property, roommates. Yeah, that's everything. Cool. But yeah, I've lived here for a pretty decent amount of time. And I've never wanted to leave, so
Nice.
that's just me. It's my experience.
I guess that's part of the roommate sink or the room sink.
Yeah.
As far as pets, pet friendly.
Yeah, so there's an option on there as well. Yeah, if you didn't want pets, that's on that room sync option as well. You could say doesn't want pets, or do want dogs but hate cats or whatever. You could put that on there, and then we would match with that too. So you can cat apartment, not pet apartment. But yeah. Cool. Well, I think that sums up everything. Once again, my name is Aiden. If you ever have any specific question, just call the office. You can ask me. We have a ton of great CAs here though, so anyone can help you out.
Awesome.
Cool.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Yeah. Have a good one.
Hey, thank you, sir.
Of course. Yeah. Have a good one, man.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good one.
Good luck this year.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Congratulations on the last year.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. Y'all have a good one.